What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and Marvel Avengers Alliance has just released a new character, Union Jack. In addition to Union Jack, there have been a few other updates as well. One of the first things you'll notice is there is a new PvP item. The new PvP item is very promising in terms of attack. Of course, they keep ramping up the attack and damage values with each released item, and this one's no different. The Asteroid Fragment actually has the highest attack bonus to date, which is 1,960 attack, and has 980 defense. But moving on to Union Jack, he is a scrapper, and he has a passive called Allied Forces, which says chance for a follow-up attack when an ally does a counterattack or a follow-up attack. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the other update, and that is that Chapter 12 has been released. I will be doing missions from Chapter 12 later in the week, so you can definitely check the channel out for that. The new mission seems to have something to do with Loki, and the premium mission requires Mr. Fantastic. Now after we've taken a brief look at this mission and the new Chapter 12, we're going to go ahead and move on and recruit Union Jack, who I've been waiting for. I've been saving up CP just for this moment. So let's go over and take a first look at Union Jack, and also we're going to recruit him. So as we first said, Union Jack is a scrapper, and he seems to have pretty high accuracy. His passive is also pretty interesting. His first ability is called Service Revolver. And Service Revolver hits one enemy, has a buff called Capital Defense, which says preemptively counters ranged attacks. He also causes lock-on, so taking additional damage from ranged attacks to the enemy that he shoots. His next ability is called Trench Warfare. And Trench Warfare also hits one enemy. It causes a buff called Stiff Upper Lip, which preemptively counters melee attacks and causes Wide Open. Then we move on to his third attack. It's called Over the Top. Over the Top causes Steady On, which says preemptively counters defensive actions and removes buffs. So that's pretty awesome right there. And his last move is called V for Victory, which gives Agile to all allies, increasing their evasion by 25%, and causes Flanked on the enemy. Single target attacks against this target cause a follow-up attack. So, his abilities look pretty promising. We're going to go ahead and recruit him, and we're going to show you him briefly in combat, just to show you some of his animation and how his passive works. Of course, we have the brief little discussion where he joins your team. And then we're going to go actually continue a mission that I've already started, and that is in Chapter 11, and it's going to be the final boss battle against Red Skull. So moving on there, we're going to be teamed up with Captain America, who he actually was just talking about, so that's pretty interesting. I just want to say I actually like Union Jack's costume. I wasn't sure if I was going to like how he looked, but I'm actually liking it. He looks pretty cool in combat also. So anyways, let's go ahead and start this battle. But first, we are going to switch to Infiltrator costume. And the reason for this is because I know that there are 2 Tactician bosses in this mission, including Red Skull himself. So that'll be triggering a lot of counterattacks. So anyways, as we start, Captain America gets the first action, so we're going to go ahead and attack one of the protectors. And now that it's my agent's turn, we're going to use Signpost, and then we're going to follow that with a Hot Shot, which I actually just won in the roulette today, and I was extremely happy to win this item. Hotshot's always awesome because it has a chance to stun their entire team. Oh, and it looks like Allied Forces has procced on Union Jack, and he is attacking the enemies. Wow, he's actually attacking every single one of the enemies that I shot with Hotshot. So alright, now it's Union Jack's turn to attack. We're going to use the only ability we have. And of course, I actually forgot about the Protector, but we take him out. And we just preemptively struck Viper on her attack. And now we're going to follow up. Wow, this guy really attacks a lot. I'm really liking him so far. I can't wait to see him leveled up. Alright, so Cap just took out the mini boss, the first one. And we took out the other Protector. So on to the next wave. Cap, of course, is a tactician, so we get 2 attacks when we attack a blaster. So we'll take that one out. And here comes some combat reflexes. And we're going to see if Union Jack starts joining in on those counterattacks. I'll definitely be interested to see. Or maybe that was just because of one of his abilities. I'm not quite sure yet, because the character is brand new. So, alright, we'll try the hot shot trick again. And it looks like he's going to join in on the attacks once again. So far I'm loving him with Hotshot. And now it's his turn again. And we're going to attack the Infiltrator for a double attack. I'm actually glad he was a scrapper. The only thing I may have preferred even more is Generalist. But if we had another Tactician, I think that would be a little too much. Cap's going to hit the Protector. Oh, and we have a preemptive strike again on a ranged attack. And it's my agent's turn. So, of course, we're going to try the hot shot move once again and see if Union Jack will go ahead and attack everyone for us. If not, hey, at least we hit them and we might stun them. Okay, it looks like that time he wasn't going to attack, but that's alright. We're going to go ahead and double hit the Infiltrator. And then it's Red Skull's turn to do his worst. And he preemptively struck the Red Skull. And Red Skull hit my agent, so he's going to get counterattacked. And it looks like, yeah, Union Jack is going to join in on the counterattack. So that is awesome. He's going to hit him again, another preemptive strike. He made a mistake and shot my agent again, so there's the counter, and he's gone already. Looks like Union Jack was going to go ahead and hit the Protector there, but he was stunned. So he didn't attack, so Union Jack didn't hit him with a preemptive strike. But anyways, this battle's almost over. And this is going to be our first look at Union Jack. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I decided just to go ahead and pretty much do play-by-play commentary. And part of that is because I'm going to try that out in future videos. But the other thing is I don't have a lot of time as I have to go to an awards dinner. So I had to make this video really quick since Union Jack is new. I hope you all enjoyed it. And please stay tuned for more videos and gameplay of Union Jack later this week. Also the new mission and my regular series. So just please go ahead and hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.